For the 8th exercise, we're adding a date dimension. To add a date dimension, we first need to create a date table. We're creating this date table on the staging by just right-clicking the tables on the staging, add date table. I can give it a start date and an end date. I'm starting this in 2015. I know this will encompass all the data in this demo database. And I'm ending it in 2024. There we go. I leave everything else as standard. Press OK. I'm just going to use a couple of fields of this. It's also, of course, it's created in the bottom there. Matter of habit, I put it on the top. And then I create a regular blank table in the data warehouse. So I can drag just the fields I need. So I only need a handful of fields there. After that little field selection, I drag that entire date table from the data warehouse to my data model. And then I can use this little edit window to rename the fields as I want and to check or uncheck them. You see I hide the number fields, the month number and the day of week. I'm going to use those to sort by. I'm not going to visualize those. Okay. Now in that date table, in the data warehouse, I see I'm missing the quarter. If I want to use it in the exercise, I'm going to drag it in there still. And here I change the sorting on the field so that the month, for example, is sorted by number and not alphabetically. Otherwise, my year will start in April. I create a simple hierarchy where I use the year, month, date, for example, and I'm calling that one year, month, date. I'm closing all the tables just to keep it neat. And to have a bit of an overview, what I did here is I deploy and execute all the modified tables and views. This will only do tables and views, so this won't include my data model. So I'm going to do this data model separately. There we go. And so remember, I added that date table. So we're going to try that out in Power BI and see if I can make a nice visual using the years, for example, on there. This won't work until I add a measure. And then when I add a measure, you see that it's still not really working. It's not playing up. And that's very simple. That's because I didn't put the relation in yet. So I have to relate that date value from my date table to my posting date or my document date on the sales invoice line. After that, I deploy and execute just the data model because that's all I changed now. And I'll verify my results in Power BI.